Today, labor leader and activist Cesar Chavez would have celebrated his 86th birthday. Now the man who helped create the National Farm Workers Association is being remembered for the legacy he left behind. 23 ABC's Carlos Correa is in studio with more on what a local family is saying about the civil rights leader. Carlos?
Amanda, communities across California, Colorado, and Texas are celebrating the most important Latino leader in U.S. history. In Kern County, farm workers are also remembering Cesar Chavez and his impact leading the first successful farm workers union.
Andrew Cardenas still remembers the day Cesar Chavez passed away.
I recall not going to school and marching with him, actually seeing his casket from a distance and meeting people like Robert Kennedy. I remember just seeing him, Edward James Olmos, all these famous guys coming to one purpose and one cause for Cesar Chavez. And that itself was worth that one day of missing school.
Cardenas worked in the fields for a short time and even learned about Chavez's history through stories told by his grandmother.
Without him, things would have been bad at that time in the 60s.
His garage is full of memories and old newspaper clippings dating back to the 1970s. It's a period of history he'll be able to share with his son.
They played a huge role of risking themselves as their careers, their image, but doing something that no one thought that could be done at the time.
Cardenas and his brother often look over articles, examining the past and learning from the events that happened in their own backyard.
These interesting pictures about kids, it explains it all. Parents are trying to make it in the fields, earn a decent income, and knowing that they don't have papers, they can go back home.
Chavez is honored in Delano, where he lived, with a school in his name, a community center, and that long road where thousands marched.
They always talk about him, they always pray him. They have some that don't really agree to what he did or dislikes, But I think he did a good job for what he did.
The Delano brothers plan on creating a community-wide project sometime in the future where people everywhere can contribute and learn more about Chavez and his work. In the studio, Carlos Correa, 23 ABC.
Great story. Thank you, Carlos. There could